Hello, it's me. Happy Friday, Jet Setters. How are you? What's going on? Hi. I'll just sit here waiting for you. Hello. Wait, just tell me something. Love, Light, and Twins, I see you're here. I am broadcasting from the Jet Set Sarah feed, right? Not the Jet Set Shops feed. Is this correct? I just want to be sure because I was checking that account just before I came on. Love, Light, is that true? Hi, Square Pearls. How are you doing, Elaine? Rebecca, hi. Mwah. Feel better. Okay, so clearly I'm on the Jet Set Sarah feed and not the Jet Set Shops feed. Just wanted to check that out. How is everybody? Happy Friday. Dear God, we made it through the week. Yes. How has it been for you? For me, it has been up and it has been down. But you know, this is the life we live in right now, right? This is the world we live in. I hope that you guys are okay, that you're holding it together, that you're surrounded by people you love, and that you are all very healthy. Hello, Tweed and Pearl. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh man, you know what? Okay, so here's a tip for anyone who's thinking about going live. Make sure you turn off your notifications on your phone because I keep seeing my emails come in and I'm seeing other things happening and it's very distracting, and really, I'm talking to you. So anyway, hello all 13 people that are here with me. Oh, Twig and Pearl, we're going to talk about my headband in a second because I presume that because you've joined me now, you know exactly what we're here to talk about, which is my favorite shop opportunities. Yes, as you know, shopping is my specialty and I do it everywhere I go. And this is one of the things we're going to be talking about today because this is something I bought on a trip. But I think we'll wait for a few more people to join and then we will get into it all. Hello, Leslie. I don't know what the time lag is between when you say hello and I say hello, but when I see you, I say hi. So hi, everybody. Oh gosh, you know, I need a prettier background, right? Maybe I should get one of those, I think it's called this endless paper or something, you know, one of those photographer things that's just a roll of paper that's endless behind me, or maybe this is too distracting. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Do you have a drink? You should have a drink. You're not at work. Most of you probably. You should have a drink. I have a drink. Yes, look at my drink. Of course, I had to be fancy. Notice it has a straw. It has a straw because, okay, hi, Leslie. I got you. So it has a straw because my friend Chrisanne, who coaches a lot of people for these things, says you never want to have like a big old cup and then you put it up to your mouth and your entire face is obscured. So you want something with a straw so you can sip and talk and still be seen. However, of course, maybe she didn't mean a straw quite like this. It looks like the crown of a pineapple. But this is the straw I'm going with today. So cheers to you all. Grab your drink. Today's drink, hi California. Today's drink, because California's going to ask me, is vitamin water. It's vitamin water zero. I buy it by the case from Costco. It's a thing. I'm not really into, I'm not into, what you call it? Shoot, what am I going to say? I'm having a senior moment, people. Well, anyway, I like sugar-free drinks, so I'm into vitamin water zero. I don't do bubbly drinks or carbonated drinks, so this suits me just fine because, you know, plain water is boring. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I'm going to adjust the camera just for, okay, maybe that's better. Right. So, guess what? Today is also National Rainbow Day. Did you know that? I did not know this. Some places it says it's National Rainbow Day. Some places it says it's National Find a Rainbow Day. I don't know what, but it's all about rainbows. So, and I love me a rainbow. So I, for the rainbow, will be talking about this, but I also have this necklace on, which I love, this lovely rainbow necklace. And I'll tell you a secret. It's not really like a regular necklace. I'll bring it up close here so you can see. It's actually made of silicone. It's rubbery. It has some bounce to it. And it's actually a teething necklace. It's for women who have teething babies who like to grab things and chew on things And I was like, oh, I have no babies, but this is a rainbow, it's cute. And then because babies like to drag, it also has this very nifty pull apart. So if they drag, they don't kill you. So, which is always good. You don't want to be strangled by your child. So here we go. This is my rainbow necklace, and completing the theme, my rainbow tank. Yes, this is from Target. It's from Target's boys section, which is one of my little shopping hacks. Cheaper and so cute. And I got it maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago. It's like a boys, I think, large. But I think it is really, really cute. Oh, hello, World Souvenirs. Kristen, hi. I think it's really cute. And it goes with the theme. And, you know, it has planes. So, you know, I love it. Because this is as close as I'm getting to a plane anytime soon. So, anyway. Hello, all. And welcome to the second Jet Set Chat. Today's chat is about souvenirs, because I love souvenirs. I always buy souvenirs wherever I go. And I just thought I would share a few of them with you, because people always ask me, where did you get X? Where did you get Y? And I buy a lot of stuff here in America, but whenever I go abroad, I like to buy something, and I like to buy something locally made, because I think that's very important. You know, nobody really needs another shot glass or a fridge magnet. I mean, I was one time big into fridge magnets, but I moved on from that. But you know what I mean? You want to buy something that's unique and local and, you know, that speaks of the destination, that when you give it to someone, they love it. And when, even if you don't give it to someone, when they ask you about it, you have a great story to tell about how you got it. Hi, Tracy. So there you go. And hi, Jackie. All right. So maybe we'll start with the first thing, because I think we're 7 minutes in. I don't think we're going to spend an hour, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, and by the way, do you notice for the occasion, I have my hair down. I rarely wear my hair down, but it's because I wanted to show off this piece, and also maybe something else later at the end. Okay, so yes, exactly. Bringing home a piece of the culture. Exactly. So let's talk about this. So this wonderful thing I got, I would say 3 years ago in French Polynesia. I had a trip where I was going to review for Cruise Critic a ship called Aranui, and this ship leaves from Tahiti, and it does 14-day cruises throughout French Polynesia, including the Marquesas Islands, which are way out in the South Pacific. There's no one else out there, trust me. But there are opportunities, there are pearls. However, I didn't even wait until we got, I don't know, an hour from the dock before I started shopping. So actually in the Aranui gift shop, which was very small, very modest, and just had like snacks and t-shirts, they also had these. So as you know, in French Polynesia, they wear this headdress, which is called a hei, H-E-I, kind of like a lei. I think the Hawaiian lei is L-E-I. Maybe I should have looked that up first, but it's called a hei, H-E-I, and I love them. And you know, usually they're fresh flowers, and people wear them for weddings and dances and special ceremonies. Of course, I would have loved one of those, except that, you know, flowers wouldn't be lasting me 3 years later, right? So in the gift shop, they had this one, which is made of, it's just scraps, literally scraps of remnants of fabric. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody has a question. How do you pick souvenirs? Like, is there a rule of thumb so we don't get excited and buy all? You're asking me, the woman who bought 3 alpaca hats in Peru? Moderation, that's not me. I feel like, here's my rule of thumb. Retail regret is better than retail remorse. Meaning, I might have gotten that mixed up, but meaning, it is always better to be not sure if you want something, but and buy it and bring it home. And if you don't like it, you eBay it or you give it to someone. That is always better than you're sitting on the plane in like 32B and you're taking off and you think, damn, I really should have bought that X. My rule of thumb is buy it, because you can always sell it when you get home. You can give it to someone else. But if you miss the chance to buy it, you never know if you're going to be back there ever again. And so then we feel bad, right? So that's my rule of thumb. Although you know what, you really should also try and take an extra moment to think, is this going to fit in with my lifestyle? Because you know how it is, you go somewhere and exactly, I've never regretted a souvenir. Right, exactly. You only regret the things you left behind. Hello, traveling Jen. So I always buy it, and then maybe I'll regret it later and I'll re-gift it or something. But I always buy it. But I do try to take a moment to think to myself, is this going to work for me in my real life? Because sometimes you go to the destination and everyone's wearing X and you think, oh, I'm gonna be so cool. Like, you know, if you go to St. Bart's, they love that jewelry that's made of the freshwater, not freshwater pearls, but anyway, the irregular looking pearls with strung on leather. All the cool kids wear them and they're really expensive. I think Friedemere is the name of the shop in St. Bart's in Gustavia where you can buy them. But I mean, like a necklace, a simple necklace is like €200 a piece. Honestly, like 3 freshwater pearls on a leather thong. Anyway, I've completely lost my train of thought. This is the problem when you're essentially sitting here talking to yourself. You can just go off and have a senior moment. It's a good thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, fit it into your lifestyle. Tracy says that she always picks up inexpensive crafts and jewelry, and I think that's a great idea. Crafts because they're local and handmade, and jewelry because it's small and easy to pack and you don't have to worry about overweight charges, right? Anyway, we need to get back to the lei, right? Okay, wait, hold on. I have to ask her. I'm going to answer a quick question about my hair. My hair, this is all my hair. It's a long story, but the short answer is it's all my hair. But these ones that you see, these locks are wrapped with gray human hair because my hair, as you can see, is graying and I'm kind of trying to eventually blend it all in. So I just thought it would be nice to have essentially some gray highlights. So yes, it's always me. It's all mine. Oh my God, sorry. Anyway, so let's finish talking about this, shall we? So the deal is I went into the gift shop and I saw this and I thought, must have it. So I did, and I'll take it off. So essentially it's just a long piece. I've knotted it like this, but see, it's a long piece and it's just made from remnants and they're literally just tied on to a single piece of fabric. I mean, you could make it yourself at home if you wanted to, except, well, you know, I'm never going to do that. So I bought this in the first hour of getting on the ship, and I wore it the entire 14-day voyage. If you go back and you look in my Instagram, every photo of me from Tahiti, from French Polynesia, I'm wearing this. So I'm wearing it now, and I thought I would wear it now for you because, you know, it would be something to talk about. Okay, so does anyone else have any questions before I go on to the next one? But hello, everybody, and thank you for joining. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so let us talk about the next one, shall we? I have a few, 5 or 6 to share with you. All right, so we've done number 1. This is number 1. Let's talk about number 2, and this is really too fitting into National Rainbow Day. Hello, I'm going to let you see this art first and then I'm going to talk about it. Isn't it gorgeous? So this is an original piece of art that I bought 2 years ago in Havana, Cuba. I went to Cuba with Royal Caribbean. It was the first time they were going there once it opened up for U.S. citizens. And it was their inaugural there. Unfortunately, we didn't get to boat. I'll start again. Unfortunately, we did not get to unfortunately, we didn't get to stay overnight in Havana. We were just there for a few hours. And I had actually been there before when I used to live in Jamaica a long time ago, maybe 20 years ago. But we went, and so we had maybe 4 or 5 hours in Havana. And so I said I need art because my house is full of art and color. And so I feel like, you know, it's like books. I feel like buying art is like buying books. It's money well spent, right? So it does kind of remind me of the movie Up, right? So I don't even really know what's going on here, but let me tell you. So I wrote it down because I didn't want to mess it up. In Havana, on the waterfront, it is called Almacer San Jose. Almacer, I believe, is the Spanish word for warehouse. Is that an R or an N? I cannot read my own writing. Almacenes or Almaceres? Well, whatever the Spanish word for warehouse is, at San Jose warehouses on the waterfront in Havana, and they have all these local artists. I mean, hundreds of stalls. It's a covered market, so you don't have to worry about getting sunburned. But most times the original artist is there and you can talk to them. You can also bargain, respectfully, of course, but you can bargain. And I bought this because it's just so whimsical and just so, I don't know, fun. I don't know what's going in. Let's do some art appreciation here, shall we? I mean, it seems to be a wheelbarrow, no, a motive. It seems to be a three, it's a tricycle. It's a tricycle, it's a leaf tricycle, right? Above the hills of Cuba, and there's a ladder here, right, leading up to it. And then this to me, some people think it's a gourd, some sort of gourd, but I thought it looked like a black mango. Jen, you tell me, doesn't this look like a Jamaican black mango, like a huge one with the black spots? But anyway, and the house, and I don't even know about what's going on here with the balloons. Obviously, it's a way to keep it up in the air, but how wonderful is it? It's whimsical. I don't understand it. I don't even think you need to understand it to appreciate it. So, and I don't remember how much it cost. I did meet the artist. I took a photo with the artist. I don't remember roughly how much it cost, but I know it was less than $50 US, and it's, you know, it's original. It's just on the canvas. And I really, really loved it. And I keep it, it's hung really low just above my bedside table. So in the mornings, it's one of the first things that I see when I wake up, and it just makes me happy. Yes, it feels like freedom and escape. And yes, it is very relevant right now. I really love it. The artist signed it, and oh Lord, it was 2017. And I cannot, unfortunately, make out what his signature says. But we know that he made it in 2017. So, and I was so grateful to buy it and to meet him. And I asked him through a translator, you know, what it was about. And I don't recall her giving me any real reason. I think it's whatever you think it is, whatever you think it is. And I really love it. And I don't know, I think this is more satisfying to me than, you know, this kind of thing is much more satisfying than, you know, a $2 for $20 t-shirt or a shot glass, or don't get me started about the Rasta hats with the, you know, the woolen tams with the fake dreadlocks attached. If you have ever bought one of those, please feel free to show yourself out right now. Okay. All right then. So that's number 2. Do I have any questions about this? Let me check. Hello, Roundhill. Hi, Leslie. Yes, exactly. A good point. Art is a really great thing to buy in Cuba because it's not state made. Love that. Okay, so shall we move on to the next one? Okay, love that. Right. Now, let's talk about, we were talking earlier, Tracy was saying how she likes to buy jewelry. I like to buy jewelry too. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this. Hi, Eric, how are you doing? Happy daddyhood, right? Congratulations. Okay, so this, not so easy to show, but this is my charm bracelet that I have been adding to for many years, maybe like 7 years, maybe more. So let's talk about this first. So the bracelet itself is a Tiffany bracelet. Harry Miami gave it to me for my birthday a few years ago. And I was like, oh yes, I am now have an excuse to buy a charm everywhere I go. And I love it. I have to say, I'm a bit of a charm bracelet snob. I am not a fan of Pandora. I feel like I like the just traditional classic charms. So I just get regular charms. And to be honest, because it's kind of, Leslie, no, the bracelet isn't heavy to wear really, but it's noisy. It's really noisy. So I used to wear it a lot. Actually, when I worked in an office at Caribbean Travel and Life, I used to wear it all the time. And people would say, oh, we can hear you coming down the corridor, which I think they meant as an insult, but I kind of took it as a compliment. But anyway, I didn't mind. I really love this bracelet, and everything has meaning to me. I should have counted how many charms I have on right now, but there's probably about 30. I mean, each link. So let me show you the great thing about this particular Tiffany bracelet is that the charms, each link actually opens. You push it down and it opens, see? So you can easily put the charms on. You don't have to go to the jeweler every time to solder every charm on, which can get expensive. And you can also move them around yourself. So you can see practically every horizontal link has not just one, oops, sorry. Practically every horizontal link has not just, wait, where does this focus? Is it there? Not sure. Okay, sorry. Has not just one, but many, many charms on it. See, like, let's look at this one, for example. Okay, so this is a sand dollar, and I got that from Turks and Caicos because whenever I go there, I always am on some beautiful white sand beach with sand dollars, so I got that. This one is from Grenada, and it's a cocoa pod. And this is from Martinique, actually. This is a thing called, it's modeled off of a black, what it means in French is black woman's breast. And if you look, it's kind of nipple-esque. Can you see that? But anyway, it's a thing in Martinique. I've got cable car from San Francisco. Oh, from Trinidad, I got a steel pan. Unfortunately, one of my drumsticks broke off, but I have one there. Oh, this isn't my latest one, actually. This is a Monstera leaf, which you may or may not know I'm obsessed with. And this I bought when I went to King Cara, that glamping resort, for the first time in Costa Rica in, I think it was December. Oh, and then look at this one. This one is turquoise one side, and the other side is amber. And that I got from the Dominican Republic, where, sorry, it's not turquoise, I'm sorry, oh my God. This is Larimar. Larimar is a semi-precious turquoise colored stone that comes only from the Dominican Republic. And then amber, that have a ton of amber in the Dominican Republic. So that was what I bought from there. But this is great. I think it's a nice way to wear your memories on your sleeve. If you want to buy a Pandora bracelet, that's great, because everyone is making, you know, the difference between the charm for this bracelet, which is just, oh, wait, can I just show you this one? Because this is my favorite charm. This, I don't know if you can see, this is actually an ackee. Ackee is Jamaica's national fruit. This was made by my friend Anna Henriquez, who is a jeweler, a Jamaican jeweler. She lives in New York. Actually, now she moved to Portugal, and she made this for me, and I love it. Wait, where? Oh God, never mind. Okay, I'm not so good at that. Camera work is not my thing, but you get the idea. So I think this is, I tell you the truth, I love, when I'm buying souvenirs, I like to buy something that was then gonna like enable buying more souvenirs. So for, you know, I buy the charm bracelet, which means that everywhere I go, I have to find a silver charm. Oh, and I wanted to say that because my charms are all quite large scale. Oh, this is anguilla, by the way. Anguilla is from the French word anguille, and that means eel. It's shaped, it's long and thin, like an eel. That's why it's called anguilla. Anyway, oh, and this one, this is cute. This is, when I went to Finland, this is a sauna. You know, the Finnish, they love the saunas. So, here you go. Anyway, hey, Samara, how are you doing? Okay, so, what was I gonna say? So, oh yes, I like to buy things that enable more souvenir buying. So, I have the silver bracelet, so I always know I need to always buy a silver charm. Sometimes I have a denim jacket that I'm trying to put country patches on. So I keep buying country patches. Oh, look. I wasn't planning to show you these, but see, I have some here. Here's one I made earlier. See, I have one here, like, this is from Puerto Rico, from the Park Service with the Garrido, I think it's called. You know, those sentinels, those sentry boxes that you see in Old San Juan on the side of El Morro, the fortress. Jamaica, of course. Turks and Caicos. Oh, and look, Belize, Belican, beer, and of course, Antigua. Anywho, the point is that think about if you want to buy, when the thing is, when you buy these souvenirs that enable buying other souvenirs, the other souvenirs that you buy to put on it are usually small and portable. So that's kind of an advantage. So you feel very justified in buying something when you go, because you're like, oh, I need a patch for my jacket, which, by the way, I haven't even identified the jacket I'm going to put these on. But anyway, you say to yourself, yeah, I need something for my jacket, or I need a charm for my bracelet, or I don't know, a magnet for my fridge, whatever. But I'm all into the collective buying too. Anywho, Yeah, Kristen. See, I think I'm gonna put my patches on a denim jacket, but it could be you could buy a denim backpack or a tote or something. You could put them on. I'm not sure. Or if you had like a big fabric duffel bag, that would be cool too. Okay, wait. Let me take a breath and take a sip. If you have a drink, drink it, please, Lord. Oh, oops. Hi, London artist. How are you doing? Yes, that jacket idea is a good one. All right, let's think about this. Any other questions I'm missing? Yes, Irene, look for your bracelet from the 60s and 70s, but because they tell a story, right? When I started that bracelet, I thought I am going to be one of those old ladies in her 60s and 70s who, you know, is walking hunched over on one side because my bracelet is so heavy. Not heavy yet, but it is quite jangly, and I'm really running out of room. So, but the great thing also, the great thing about the Tiffany bracelet was it was much bigger than I needed, so I could take off the extra, what do you call those? What are these? Jesus, another senior moment. The extra loops, you know what I'm talking about. So I have like 4 or 5 sitting in my jewelry box, so it could be bigger. Then I'd have to wear it as an anklet or something, I guess. Okay. All right. We've had a drink. Charms. No, I meant the thing that the charm goes on. I don't know. The links. The links. That's the word. Okay. All right. So, moving on. I was going to show you another piece of jewelry, but I will try and mix it up, and I'll show you something else, and then the jewelry. So, okay. And hello to everyone who's joining. I'm so glad you joined me here at Jet Set Chat, so we can talk about my favorite souvenir. So, an FYI, public service announcement. I am going to save this broadcast at the end and then put it somewhere. I think I have to save it and put the video in IGTV. I think that's what I can do. I think you can also save it to stories, but nobody wants to watch like a 30-minute thing, right? So we don't want that. Also, it was telling me how long we had been broadcasting for, but I don't see that anymore. So I don't know how long we've been going. Oh, but anyway, okay. So this is the penultimate souvenir now that we're going to talk about. Ooh, who says get a gold and a silver gold? Okay. Look at this, people. Ta-da! How cool is this? First of all, let me just say, as a woman, you can never have too many handbags. I think I got the handbag gene from my mother. I recall as a child, she had so many of them. Probably she only had maybe 10 because my mother is a modest shopper. Unlike me, who is completely extravagant, and I literally have a closet full of handbags and handbags outside of the closet too. But you can never resist a good handbag, right? It's like another drinking glass or another plate or another box. Like you can always find something to do with them, right? So I got this handbag is from Tweed and Pearl, and they're on Instagram as Tweed and Pearl, based in Belize. And this is the most fabulous handbag. Let me show it to you, bring it up to you closely. It is made of burlap, and then it has these leather, look, this is real leather banana appliques and a leather handle. I love the pocket on the inside and the lining, which is printed bananas. I mean, how cool is that? Look at the workmanship in this. This is, as I said, is from a company called Tweed and Pearl in Belize. I've been to Belize many times, never to the mainland. They are on the mainland. I've never been to the mainland, but while I was there, I don't remember how it happened, but somehow they came to my notice, and I was like, OMG, I have to have their stuff. I mean, they make leather, a lot of leather goods from local Belizean leather. The designer is all about sustainability and not just producing products just for the sake of producing them, but producing things people actually love, right? So this, I just think, is fantastic. I love the color of the leather. I like, also look at the hand embroidery here. I mean, it's adorable. It has a zipper with a leather tab here, right? See, Twig and Pearl. Oh, upside down. Sorry. Twig and Pearl. I love that. And you know, if you, let's say for example, you bought this in Belize, you thought, yeah, I'm going to use it, and then you didn't. Which one of your girlfriends wouldn't want this? I mean, every woman, I think most women like a handbag, appreciate a handbag. So I think handbags are a great thing to buy because, like, even if you buy a tote, you can use it as a reusable tote at the supermarket. I don't know. I really like this. If I stand up, you can maybe see. I don't know. That's how big it is. So it's about the size of, I don't know. It's maybe like 12 by 12. I don't know, but it's okay. I adore this. Twig and Pearl, leather, handmade. Just, and you know, I love to support local businesses. I think if you're going to go somewhere, don't buy something that came not from the country that you were at. Buy something local, and then you have a great story to tell. So that's another, actually, that is another souvenir hack that I have, souvenir buying hack that I have. Sometimes while you're in the destination, you see something from a company that you like, but maybe it's not quite right. Don't think that you have to buy that one and then you don't really love it. Do what I did was, you know, I just ordered, if it's possible, or I ordered online because then I got exactly what I wanted. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is, don't buy something that you half like. Buy something you love. And if that means that you have to have a little bit of delayed gratification and order it or have it sent to you later, then do that, because I'm so happy with this bag. I love it. I think I don't wear it enough. I gotta wear it more, right? Okay, thank you, Twig and Pearl. Love that. Okay, and these are, and by the way, people do send me things, but nobody sent me this. I actually bought this. Everything I've shown you, I actually bought because I loved it. Alrighty. Whew, here we go. Now, back to the jewelry. So, let's talk about this beauty. Is this not gorgeous? Look at that, people. So I love basically jewelry and any kind of accessory. I love it. And the more colorful, the better. This I got, I believe it was last December. Yes, last December I was in Barbados for travel and leisure, and I was doing a story about their food, which came out in an issue a couple months ago. Was it December? Samara, was it December? I can't remember. But anyway, I was staying at this really cool hotel called Eco Life Lodge, and or Eco Lodge and Lifestyle, Eco. And in there, they don't have a gift shop, but they have like just a little office, and they had a few things that they sold. And one of the things they sold were these beautiful, I think they're called love necklaces, right? It's Samara. I think Samara's still on. Yes. Yeah, I think it was December, and you call them love necklaces, right? For obvious reasons. So here's the thing. So I saw it and I loved it. I think the one I saw was pink, but it was a subtle pink, a little too subtle for me. So blah, blah, blah. Long story short, on the way home to the airport, on the way to the airport to fly home, I begged my driver, please, can we stop and go see something, Samara, and get this and have a look? And he's like, sure. He was great. So I don't know if you're familiar with Barbados Souvenirs. You probably know about Earthworks Pottery. The pottery's been around for decades, and I have a few cups and bowls from them. So I think it's Samara's mother, I think, that started this and started Earthworks. But Samara's own now, seriously, turn off your notifications. Samara is an artist herself, and she makes these beautiful necklaces from her shop, Something Samara, which is actually on the Earthworks compound, which is in the parish of St. Thomas, landlocked St. Thomas, right, in Barbados. So anyway, let's get to the point. Samara has a wonderful shop and studio, and she makes these beads. And I know you probably think they're wood, right? But they're not. They're actually made of porcelain clay, handmade, rolled each individually by hand. Yeah, I guess they're dyed with natural pigments and then fired. And so all these beads get strung into bracelets and necklaces, and the love necklace is a big seller of hers. And I think the traditional one also has a porcelain heart, and you can have it customized and stamped with a date or a name. But I liked this one because I think it's a tiny bit more expensive, and it's made from mahogany, the wood mahogany. And I really liked it. I liked it just because I like the contrast between the yellow and the brown. But also, here's the thing, you know, wood is porous, right? So what I do is I put perfume on it and rub it into it, And even now I can smell it. And I do believe that because the strings are also, oh, sorry, Samara. Okay. I do believe that because the beads are also made of porous porcelain, that I think you could maybe send them to. I'm not sure. But anyway, definitely you can send the wood. I love it. You can wrap it twice, or you could wrap it around your wrist a few times. It's quite long. I mean, I'm only 4'9", but I'll show you. It's quite long. It's like to my belly button, but I really love it. They come in, I don't know, probably about 10 colors. There's coconut white, and there's like a love pink and blue. Really gorgeous, and her whole atelier is just wonderful. I dare you to go there and not find something to buy. I bought Christmas gifts from my girlfriends there. I fell in love with everything. I could have spent twice as much as I spent there. Really, really, really lovely. And oh yes, Samara is saying that yes, you can send the porcelain. So, you know, especially I also find it really, you know how some people have worry beads or rosaries, or I'm not sure what they call it in like all the yoga people call their mala beads. So it's kind of like a Bajan riff on the mala bead, and you can sit and count it. I don't know if they're 103 or 108 or whatever. See, Rebecca, my friend, I bought her one. She loves hers. I don't know how many beads there are, but it's, you know, it's nice to play with and fiddle with. You have to be careful when you're taking it on or off that you're not like on a tile floor, because if you drop it, that porcelain's gonna break. But so far, so good. It's not broken. I love it, and I always get compliments on it. So Something Samara, she's on Instagram, Something Samara, Samarah. Check her out. I know the studio is closed now because of COVID, but she is online, so you could shop while you're at home too, right? That's the way to pass the time. So thank you, Samara. That was great. All right. How many have we got through? We went through the lei. We went through the charm bracelet. We went through the Cuban art. We went through Something Samara love necklace and the bag. That's 5. Okay. So I was thinking that would be enough, but then, you know, only too much is enough, right? So I will take off my oh dear. I will take off my hay, my Polynesian hay, and to bid you all goodbye, I will put on my other favorite piece of headgear. You heard me mention earlier on in the broadcast that I am a woman of excess. And one of my last trips before this COVID thing happened was I went to Peru. I went to Machu Picchu and Sacred Valley, and it was fabulous. But the best part of it was the souvenirs that I brought back. I fell in love. Well, I'll just show you, right? Do what do you want? I can show you brown, white, or black. Which would you like to see? Maybe white would be better? Or black? I'm not sure. Well, okay. All right, I'm going to show you. I fell in love. You know, in Peru, they have tons of llamas and they have alpacas. Well, I am team alpaca. And this beauty. Oh my God. Look at it. I get so excited. Wait, let me adjust the thing. Okay, I get so excited. Okay, so this one is black and white, but I'll show you them all. So I gotta tell you, I saw these. They have alpaca stuff everywhere at every stall in Peru. But did you see, wait, hold on. Did you see the pom-poms at the end? OMG, these hats are so warm, but most of all, they're so cute. Let me show you. Let me put it on. People, talk to me. How? Oh my God, this just makes me so happy. Look come on. How cute is this with the little flaps? I do love that it has the white alpaca on the inside for contrast, and see, it works with the hair. Oh yes, Samara, you like it too. I think it's adorable. It is so perfect for people who live in cold climes, unlike me. Yes, I know you're saying to yourself, Sarah, you live in Miami where it's 80 freaking degrees all the time. But, I do travel. And if I travel, I'm not traveling out without this alpaca hat. It is adorable. I really, really enjoy it. And the best thing was, it was less than $20, which is why, of course, I had to buy 3. My original intention was not to buy 3. It was to buy 1. And yes, it is very, very soft. Look, Look, it's like a little afro. It's nicer than when I had my afro. Oh my God. I just love it. So I found this, the first one, okay, I'll show you the other ones too, since you begged me. So here's the deal. The first one I bought was this beauty. I mean, look, you can really see the texture here. This was the first one I saw, the brown one. It's brown, it's cream on the inside. Exactly, it looks like we'll go for $300 at Saks. And then it's got the little palms at the end. And I think that this cost me $17. And I was like, sold! I don't care that I don't have anywhere to wear it in Miami. I'm going to wear it the entire trip. And if you look back at my Peru highlights, I think I've divided into destinations. So I think that if you look in the Machu Picchu highlight, you will see I have worn this hat, every day of the trip, even when it was too warm for a hat, I wore it because it just became my accessory. I love it. I love it. So here's the brown one, which was the first one I bought. I think it's fantastic. Here is the black one that I'm wearing. I wanted to name them all, but the only one I named was the white one, which is coming up now. So let's take the black one off. Here's the brown one, and then this one. This is Blanca. Blanca was the second one I bought. I have to say, I think that in terms of quality, the white one might not be as good quality as the black one and the brown one, but still amazing. And with, of course, the palms on the end. And it's just super. Oh my God, seriously. Is it wrong that something brings me so much pleasure? Jesus, I just love it. It's so cute. If you look at any of my Peru photos, I'm wearing one of the 3 hats that I bought. So I feel like I got my money's worth already. I think the first one was 17. I believe the second one was 19. And the black and white one was 20, but I think it is the best quality. I didn't buy it from the same place. I bought them on different days from different vendors, but I love them all. And that's the whole point, right? When you're buying things, you want to buy something that you love or something that you think your friends are going to love. And that brings back great memories. I mean, this just takes me straight back to Peru and the train and Machu Picchu. It just reminds me of Lola and California. And they gave me a lot of shit for wearing, they gave me a lot of crap for wearing this every day. But I mean, come on. I got to get my money's worth because I may never be anywhere cold-ish to wear this again. And so I feel like it brings me so much joy. I really feel like I got my money's worth already. And I think that is the key. Somebody asked me earlier, one of my tips for buying things. Oh my goodness, just buy things buy something you love. Just buy it. My advice is always buy it because you can always sell it when you come home if you hate it. So with that, for those of you who joined earlier, you might not have seen the first thing I talked about, which was my hay from French Polynesia, my fabric hay. It is adjustable, by the way. It's just one long piece of string, so I could make it tighter or not. There you go. So that's it, people. What else can I tell you? I love to travel and I love to shop. I feel really bad that I'm grounded right now, but I hope to be back in the air soon. And until then, I look around at the things that I've bought and they just make me feel happy. They bring back such great memories of the places I've been, but most of all, they really make me remember the people that I met on these trips. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. Does everyone find that their emotions are really close to the surface right now? Oh my God. Anyway, it's just, you know what it is? I just want to say this is kind of off topic, but I travel so much that I realize I don't really know who I am without traveling. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, somebody asked a question with the question button. Oh, my favorite food souvenir. Okay, we'll get to that. So I travel so much, I'm not sure who I am when I can't travel. I don't know. It's just, it's such a gift to be able to see the world. And I've always known that. But like I really, really appreciate it now. My life has always been punctuated by, 4 days to the next trip or 5 days to the next trip, or I'm home for 2 weeks, but I know I'm going X. And it's so sad now when I look at my American Airlines app and there's 0 upcoming flights. zero. But in the meantime, I have all these beautiful things from my trips to surround me and bring me joy and great memories. So I think that if you're buying things, bring the stuff. Just buy the stuff that's going to bring you joy, and that's going to sustain you in times like these when you're not in the destination. You know what I mean? So I think that's all I have to say to today. I might have to go off and have a little cry. What was the thing? What? Yes, I do hope that these artisans are still in business too. I think that's it. I've lost my train of thought now. I'm getting emotional weekly, so sorry if you joined late. But I promise you, I am going to save this, because apparently there's a button that's going to tell me how to save it when I end. I will save it, and you'll be able to watch the broadcast delayed. So happy Friday, everybody. Oh, sorry, my favorite food souvenirs. Oh my gosh, it just... I have to say, I love going to pharmacies and supermarkets wherever I go. You always get cool things. Like in Mexico, they have a ton of these like round antiperspirants. I don't know why, but I love them. But food souvenirs, gosh. I love to eat the food while I'm there. I'm not sure if I ever bring it home, to be honest. There might have been some jerk that somehow made it back home, but I don't know, that probably wasn't me. But I don't know, banana chips from Jamaica, or oh my god, Jamaican KFC. If you're Jamaican, you know what I'm talking about, but that doesn't travel well. I don't know if I have a particular thing, but you know, Harry Miami loves chips. He loves salty things, so usually whenever I am somewhere and I happen to be in the presence of a potato chip or some kind of chip of some sort that's highly salted, I bring it home for him. All right, guys, I'm gonna have a sip. You have a sip too. Are we drinking? Hot sauces, yes. I used to be big into hot sauces, not so much, but I do bring them home, and I actually have some interesting ones. Maybe next time we can talk about hot sauces. In fact, World Souvenirs, maybe we can do one of these together, because you know, we can have two people, right? You could ask to be entered into the thing, and anyway, maybe that's something we should talk about offline. I feel I'm rambling now, so I'm an editor, so I'm going to edit myself, and I'm going to tell you thank you so much for joining me. Happy Friday. Please be well, be healthy, you know, try and be as happy as you can, because nothing lasts forever, right? So in the bad times, we have hope that good times are coming, and in the good times, we remain humble and happy for what the good stuff that's going on right now. Okay, guys, cheers. Happy Friday. Bye-bye from Miami. Bye. Hi, Poland. Bye.